Hello, my friends, and welcome to Clasihandmade. How are you all doing today? So, it's been a while. You're probably saying, where is Shaundell? She haven't made a video in a while, but anyhow, I'm here today and I am sitting here crocheting some chapstick holder. And I said, let me come and show you what I've crocheted in the past. I would say probably a month. Here in Arizona, it's the hot time because it's summer and it is very hot. And not only that, I've been having problems with my hand that I even end up at the doctor and they say it's tendonitis. And that is also disturbing my crochet because I can't crochet as I used to. So I've gotten this splint about a week now and I've been wearing it, and also they give me some anti-inflammatory medicine to help with whatever is going on in here. So but it's still, I'm trying to not do as much as I used to because pain is not easy. Anyhow, how are you all doing? How was your summer? What temperature are you having right now where you are? Is it hot? Is the kids out of school? My kids are out of school because Arizona, they close early and they open early. So I have quite a few things that I'm working on. Things I don't know if it will all fit in this video today. Excuse this, I hate these things. But I'll show you what I've been working on and so on. I'm not doing any markets right now and not anytime soon, so I'm just crocheting stuff. Anyhow, I made this little duck here. I made like 2 different versions of this duck. I'm trying to figure it out. I bought the pattern from Etsy and the pattern didn't make any sense. It's a bundle. So I wrote them, the person that I bought it from, and tell them the pattern don't make sense and I can't figure it out. Since then, I've been trying to figure it out on my own just by looking at the picture. She did refund me my money because no matter how I try any of the pattern, the count wasn't right. Nothing was making sense. So she did refund me. I don't know where she got that pattern from or where she got the pattern from that they made the bundle, but you got to be very careful with buying stuff. Anyhow, without further ado, so I made this. It's got to do with short rows to get this desired leaning of the head. Then I tried this one in a different way and it didn't come out right. I think I like this one better. So I'm going to see if I could do it again, and of course I write down part of it, and I was so excited that I was getting it and I totally didn't write down the other part where I got this. But it's like I work on one side, increase on one side, and then anyhow, I'll try and figure it out. So this is my little duck that I made, no pattern. And I did work from some pattern and I did work from, excuse me guys, it's very hot. I'm gonna go put some fan on. Sorry, I had to go put the fan on because it is so hot. This room is above the garage, and if you can see, I'm so sweaty. So excuse me, I hope you can hear me. So I made this, and this is my pattern. I just make this, and it's a little, this one I made it into a little cat. I didn't put on the whiskers yet. I used the demi pearl yarn for the body, and I think it's also this little white part is demi pearl. I think this is Parfait Chunky, the dress. So this is my pattern that I make, and I call it my little softies. I don't think the name suits, but I've been making bears, and I made bear, I made rabbit. I think you saw it in a couple of my videos, but this is my newest one that I made, and I made it into a little cat. The eyes are embroidery border. These are great for babies because they don't have any, you know, little parts to pull out. The nose also is embroidered, and you could see from the side, this is how it looks. It's not doing justice with the color. The color is kind of like a sand. Let me see. You don't get good color anyhow. It's cute. I like that one. And that's now pattern. That's mine. Just my winging stuff. Here I have a basket in front of me, and I'm gonna show you some of the things that I have made in this basket. So I did make this cloud, and this is made with acrylic yarn, and I use one of my amigurumi book. Let me get that book and show you where this pattern come from. So this little cloud that I made with some acrylic yarn, it's from the Too Cute amigurumi book. And if you have this book, in this book there's a lot of pattern with legs. So and this book is quite easy to understand. If you can crochet amigurumi, you will be able to understand. So I made two out of this book. I made this one. I hope I can find the other one. Anyhow, and I made this one. And this is supposed to be a pear. What is a purple pear? I probably would make some more of these. But so far, these are the two that I made. And I usually use a 3.5 hook for my little for acrylic yarn amigurumi. Then I have some pattern that I got from Etsy. I bought this, and I will link what I can link in the description box below. I am looking for more interactive toys. So I got this little chameleon. I don't remember the designer name right now off of my head, but I will insert it in the description box below. And so far I made two, and I used the Posh yarn to make these. They work up quick. The most work is the head, you know, and you can see they pop back and forth. So I made those two. I probably make some more. Then I also made some little turtles, and these are just wing turtle that I wing because they are not the same pattern like the tofu the turtle. It's a little bigger, so the stitch count is bigger. I didn't put any eyes in yet. I probably embroidered the eyes. Sometimes I just don't feel like reading a pattern. I just want to do, and I've been making turtle for such a long time, so sometimes I just come up with the amount of stitches how big I want it, and that's what I do. And I found this little pattern on YouTube. It's a little bear. And I made, how many of them? I think I made 3 of them. I will link it in the description box below. So these are the little bears. I think I'm gonna put them on keychains. So this is using Parfait Chunky. See, they got different facial expression. This worked up so quick. I totally enjoy making these. So I made 3 of those, and then I made some turtle. Then I had some bit of frosty yarn and I made this. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it looked funny. And I just winged this. Just make a little circle, put a little leaf on top, some legs, a little arm. And also, I did find this pattern on... Did I forget this pattern anywhere, or did I just wing it? I don't remember, but I made the overall on my own. I don't remember if I started to follow a tutorial and then I just branch off on my own. But there are lots of, you know, bunny, baby, things like this. But I am going to make some more of these. I did make some sitting ones because I did find a tutorial on YouTube, and that was a while back. But this one here is just swing it, make 2 legs, sew up, make the head, put on the arm. Yep. And I just made 1, and I think it's around this same time when I was making that I start feeling my hands started to hurt a bit more. It was hurting me for a while, but not as bad as it is right now, so I have to ease it. And then I still have a lot more little bears that I just wing, not bears, sorry, turtles. And I made 1 skeleton. I think this skeleton is from Instagram, so I made 1. I am going to make some more of these. Then I made this because I have the pattern, trying to make some little, I don't know what, off my head I don't know what dinosaur this is, but you could see have some fins and the neck is long. So this is, see, I'm not very versed in my dinosaur names, so I made this. I have a bundle, a pattern bundle with all the different dinosaurs, and I made this one, and I was working on 1 more, but I just put it aside. So that's what I work on for now, and I also work on some other little amigurumi. I'm making some bread, slice of bread. So this is it right here. I don't have on the legs. Normally it have legs. I already crocheted the legs. I think I made like 3 of these. So I have to put the butter and the legs on, and then it will be all finished. So I didn't stuff them very much. It's very squishy. And I use the Posh yarn for this in brown and cream color. With the frosted yarn that I had a ball of frosted yarn I had bought from when Joanne was going out to sell business, and I make this elephant. And this is from the Lovey, this book here, sorry. It's from Knotted Lovey book. And I made this elephant. And then the rest of it I used to make like little turtle shells and other things that I showed you. I also made this turtle, and this is a pattern that I got from Etsy. I think it looked plain. I think I'm going to make a hat for it, so it could look too. I made 2. This one doesn't have eyes yet. I'm going to embroider eyes for that, and I'm going to make a little hat for them. And this is one of my little bear. It's not finished yet. I gotta embroider the nose. I was working on it and I put it aside. So this one have on a little diaper. Look at the little diaper. It's just a little diaper I make for it. I think the dress needs to be a little longer, but it's a little bear, or my little softy bear. I gotta embroider the nose, and this is what it looks like. I did started to embroider the nose, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it, so I changed it, and I'm going to do it later. And this isn't just my little pattern that I sit down and come up with to make things safe and cute for babies. And here I have another little lovey that I worked on, and this is a smaller elephant. I gotta embroider the eyes and so on. The tail is already on, so just the eyes need to be embroidered. And I was working on this head wrap. It's supposed, but I ran out of yarn. I had this yarn, and I know I have a lot of it somewhere, but I can't find it. So you know those head wrap that is like this. So it's it got gold sequins on it, if you notice. And I wanted to make one of those head wrap things. So I ran out. I already made it, but I was gonna make the strap. But I ran out, so I don't have enough to make the strap. So it's halfway there. So this is how it is. Probably could still make a nice little, I like the colors. It's very fancy. So this is what it is. I am going to find it one of these days. So this is what it is. I need to put on the headband around it and finish it up. So this is on hold for now until I find that. Then I start on a bag. I bought this pattern. So I already made the 2 panel, and I was working on the side panel. So this is what a bag look like. Crochet bags look nice, but sometimes when I start making it, I don't know. So this is what it is. This is the back, the front panel or the back, and here is the other one. And so it's on hold right now. This is a very, all the yarn doubled to make it, and it's this yarn, and this is a Hobby Lobby Crafter's Choice yarn, and I held it double to give me that stiffness for the bag. So it's on hold right now. A lot of things is on hold. And then yesterday I was sitting here and I wanted to crochet something, of course, and I went and pull out one of my amigurumi book, and I start something new. So yesterday I started this, and this is Victor the Frog. So this is how far I got. I haven't crocheted today, so I just sat here and I picked up my hook, I should say, about 5 minutes ago before I started this video, and I said, you know what, let me put in some stitches. So I don't know if I'm able to crochet a little bit, but very slow. And I was going to make a chopstick holder for someone. So this right now, I started this yesterday, and this is how far I got. So let me show you the book, and this is by Pick-a-Pow. This is the book, and this is Victor the Frog. So I would say I'm almost halfway finished with the frog. Halfway, well, maybe half, because I'm half of his body. And then I have to make his legs and his arms. So guys, I think that's what I'm working on. I'm not able to crochet as much as I can, and I do miss you guys. I'm not putting out much video, you know, busy. And yes, and then sometimes when I do come home from work, I'm so tired, I sit down in front of TV, fall asleep, don't make any video, just feel tired. So I decided today I'm going to come and make a video and show you that I'm still here and I'm still crocheting, not as much as I used to, but I'm trying because it's very difficult to hold the hook right now with this brace. So I'm doing a little bit, you know, and I'm trying to, so far I haven't bought yarn in a while, so I am proud of myself. I am proud of myself for not going to shop yarn. But of course, you can't shop yarn if you can't crochet, right? So, what are you guys working on? Are you doing any markets? Are you preparing for fall markets? I know we are in summer. Why are you talking about fall? Are you in summer? I don't know. Yeah, but so I'm going to see what I can crochet. It's very difficult to hold it. I gotta find a way out to hold this. It's not that. The thing is, it's not the hand that I crochet with is hurting me. It's the one that I hold the yarn with. Why is that? I don't understand. Anyhow, I hope I feel better soon because I love crocheting and I would hate to be in pain that I can't crochet. Next thing you know, I have all this yarn and I can't crochet. What am I gonna do? So anyhow, guys, put in the comments, what are you working on? How is your day? What is your temperature? And so on. I've been watching some people, but I'm not commenting. I just watch, but oh boy, sometimes I just put like or sometimes I don't have anything to say. I don't say anything. I just, watch and support. But I know you should, at least put a heart or like in the video, and so on. Anyhow, friends, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for joining me. And I'll talk to you whenever. I don't know when, but I'm here and I'm still crocheting a bit. Maybe I wonder if I try knitting, it would be worse. Or would I be able to hold the hook? Not the hook, the needle. Maybe I should try that. Anyhow, guys, thank you and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye. Remember to be kind and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.